a review for you on the 4 Maybelline palettes, and I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with them. If not, I know you're definitely familiar with the original one called the Nudes. And this one came out a couple months ago, maybe even last summer, and they recently released 3 more. Today I'm actually wearing a mixture of all of these palettes on my eyes except for one of them, because that one seems more nighttime friendly to me. And I created a mixture of the other 3 on my eyes, which I'll zoom into later to show you guys. So the Nudes was my first introduction to these eyeshadows, and I like it for traveling because it has this gorgeous assortment of golds, coppers, and bronzes, which is great for night. They're shimmery and they're very pigmented. I don't know why people were saying that they weren't pigmented, but I have found them to be quite pigmented. Maybe I got lucky, but I found the color payoff to be amazing. And it has quite a few matte colors as well. And I feel like a lot of the basics and neutrals work easily for daytime, but can also be amped up for nighttime because you have those darker, more shimmery colors. So this is a really fun go-to. I definitely love to pack this one when I'm traveling because it has all the colors I need day or night. So the next one is called the Blush Nudes, and this one came out maybe a couple months ago, I'm not quite sure. I only recently received this one, and I really like it because it veers on the pinkier kind of nudes instead of the other one that's just basically browns and charcoals. This one is rosy. If you want me to compare it to something, I would say it's a lot like the Naked 3 from Urban Decay, except that this one's a lot more subdued. It's not quite as shimmery. It does have its nice shimmery champagne kind of colors, but it has a lot more matte, which the Urban Decay one does not. Plus, this one is about $10 instead of $50. So it's a nice little dupe for a lot less. They might not be quite as pigmented, but I haven't had any trouble with them. If I just blend and add, the color pigmentation does pay off. Another trick is wetting your brush with eye drops or MAC Fix Plus. That will really intensify the colors on your lids. And this is just such a pretty rosy palette. I totally see myself reaching for this one a lot in the springtime because it's just such beautiful, feminine, floral kind of pink colors. Another thing I like about these palettes is that they're quite small, so I feel like they're perfect for traveling. You can easily throw them in your purse if you want to touch up your makeup throughout the day. I'm just really impressed with the sizing of them. This next one is the Brights, and I also recently received this one. These are the bright colors, and they're vivid, they're really out there. They've got these gorgeous bright colors. There's bright turquoise, there's navy blue, cerulean, there's a champagne pink, there's lemon green. There's this nice chocolatey brown that I'm actually wearing in the outer V of my eyes today. A nice fuchsia color, a glittering gold, a lilac, a white, a purple, and you have your black. So this has a lot of bright colors, but they're not quite as shimmery as the other ones. The color with the most shimmer I think is this golden right here, but the rest of them are kind of subdued. They're not subdued in color payoff, but I really like them. The pigmentation isn't quite as great as I would have hoped for, but again, if you add that MAC Fix Plus or eye drops to your brush before applying these shades, they will really intensify on the lid. And I've been loving this bright blue in the lower lash line, as well as this purple. And then the last palette is called the Smokes, and this is the most recent of my acquisitions. And this is the most recent of my additions to the collection. And this one I think is more appropriate for nighttime because the colors are, as it's called, smokier, darker, deeper. You've got dark burnt plums, really dark navies, you've got a charcoal coal color. You do have some light lilacs and like periwinkle, sky, silver blues, a silver, a light pink, a very light matte brown. But these colors are a lot smokier, they're almost dustier in color. And the pigmentation is really great in this palette, I have found. I like this one at night. Actually, the last time I wore it, I did navy all over the lid, and then in the inner tear duct, I mixed this silver color with this lighter silver color. Overall, I would say I'm pretty impressed with these, considering they're only $10 each. You do get 12 colors per palette, so I don't think you're losing a lot of money because you're basically paying $1 per eyeshadow and you're getting 2 bonus ones. They're travel friendly in size. You have a variety of colors, so depending if you like your pinks, I would pick up the Blush Nudes. If you're into really bright, fun, summery colors, I would get the Brights. If you want something a little sexier, a little sultrier for nighttime, I would pick up the Smokes. Though they do work for day, I would just pick the lighter colors when mixing and matching. And then, of course, you could always go with the original, the basics, and the neutrals, which is the Nudes. And then in the back of these cases, I really like that they also help you to figure out what colors to wear. There's the quads, where they tell you which 4 go well together. There's the trios, which 3 colors go well together, or the duos, which 2 colors work well together. So if you're kind of new at eyeshadow and you're not really sure what colors mix well or not, you can take a look at the back graph and it'll circle those out for you, which I think is a really fun and informative idea. I guess now I should give you my vote on my favorite ones. The ones that had the most pigmentation for me personally were the Smokes and the Blush Nudes. Unfortunately, the brights lost in that category because, again, the pigmentation was not that great. But, again, if you use eye drops or MAC Fix Plus, it really does help that problem. And then the nudes, this is my favorite travel one because the colors are basics, neutrals, the ones I reach for the most, day or night. So this one's my favorite for traveling. So I think that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you'd like to see more videos like this, just let me know in the comment box below or give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.